What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another 22 Mystic Shop reading. This is going to be a general collective message. Okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sorry, I'm thinking while I'm shuffling. Okay, so I don't know what's going to come through. It's just going to be a free pull. And let's invite the Holy Spirit and the Spirit of the Truth to the reading, okay? What's the energy in and around the collective at this time? Okay, we're still going through. This is a timeless reading, but if you're watching it when it comes out, we're still going through, you know, changes in life, things being eclipsed out. The overall energy I'm picking up on is Hermit. And this is a 10 of Swords. That's a cool I don't use this deck a lot. So let's see what's happening here. Okay, overall energy I'm picking up on Hermit mode and the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. Okay, so collectively there could be a relief, sadness, or both. Okay, opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction, a melodramatic reaction. So some people, we've been picking up on the energy for a while of people like, you know, checking into rehab, leaving codependent, addictive relationships and stuff like that. Some people could literally be moving or going on a trip or just, you know, I don't know. It's been picking up collectively like leaving a relationship that's not good for you. Okay, it could be family relationships that are toxic, stuff like that. Okay, with the Hermit card, we have time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor and self-discovery. So people can feel called to get like new readings at this time. Maybe you're meeting some new, you know, spiritual mentors, spiritual advisor, or you're maybe stepping into that role yourself or kind of spiritually I heard mentally. So spiritually, mentally, like mentoring yourself for some of you. Okay, or some of you could be going on a trip for a spiritual retreat, something like that. Okay, I do want to caution against like talking to too many different readers all at the same time or watching so many different readers because you don't want to get like too much, you know, diverse energy in there. Like find one that resonates with you because like I just don't want people to get kind of like overwhelmed by so many different energies. You know, do what feels right to you, but it's like if you go to 20 different people with the same concept or the same, you know, trying to resolve the same thing, you might end up with like more questions than answers. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel this warning of like, don't get overwhelmed. Okay, it looks like divine masculines could be going to like casino night or poker night with the guys, or some men who are finding that they're in groups with other men that feels toxic. There's a kind of thing here about that. So whether you're feminine dealing with, you know, men in this dynamic, or maybe you're like a gangster group of like, you know, women who do ladies night or whatever. There's a warning here. It says that I heard unwife. Okay, so maybe someone's getting unwifed. Sorry, it sounded like in a positive way, the way I heard it. Okay, an unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. Okay, so looking at that kind of stuff, who is that in your life? What are you okay with? What are you not? Because I'm also feeling the collective, like this time, the retrograde and clearing out house. It's also like, well, who, you know, I'm responsible for myself, but who makes me feel out of my integrity? Or when is my, you know, do I have certain friends that I don't feel like I can always live in my authentic, you know, integrity? Or in this relationship, I thought things were normal. Now I know they're not. And I don't have to just go along with, you know, a relationship or a long-term marriage where I'm not living in my authenticity or my authenticity or my, you know, my truth, my integrity. Okay, we do have the Page of Swords here. Logical, the blue butterfly could be significant. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt. an exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents very carefully. Okay, so those of you who are experiencing, you know, those divorces, legal stuff, we had picked up like a week or two ago, you know, some divine masculines purchasing. I think one of the businesses was in Vegas in particular. So again, go through, you know, really read those documents with a fine tooth comb is what I heard. Okay, this is a really pretty green dress. Okay, someone could have a green dress. There's also like some kind of emerald green ring here. This could be some kind of empowerment. Like, I don't know if you're like, for example, this is just an example, but if you're a woman going through a divorce, it's like maybe buy a green dress or green jewelry that makes you feel nice. Okay, if that's in the budget at this time. But I'm seeing like this wealthy woman here. Okay, it says manage your resources wisely. Extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. So I'm feeling a little bit congested today, so bear with me. Okay, seeing things as black or white, and being charitable. So it could be a good time to give to charity for those of you who that resonates. Okay, you could be going to like galas, networking events like that. So be wise with your money. But it also says time and emotions as well. Okay. Also, for others of you, if you have friends that make you feel like you need to splurge, or maybe in a marriage that you're staying in and working with. We also have some teenager here, so maybe someone's working with like teenagers or young adults, okay, with their money management, or maybe someone's kind of getting their teen into, you know, community service. Some people here, not everyone with teens and young adults and stuff, but someone here could be getting, you know, like their teenage son or young adult son into some charity events. Some of it could have been as a result of like a legal thing. Maybe they have to do some type of community service. Okay, so I'm picking up that kind of vibe here. Those of you though who feel like you're overspending, or maybe you go shopping with the ladies and you feel like you need to overspend and that's not really in the budget, it's like, well, you know, you don't need to overspend. And if you're around friends that you feel like you have to spend a certain amount, it's like, well, maybe those are not your true friends. Maybe if you weren't spending that amount, they wouldn't be around. So it's like, well, are those my real friends? Okay. We do have the strength card with this little angel here. Okay. It could be dealing with someone with red hair. Does not have to be. Personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness. Compassion that brings about forgiveness, realizing that you're stronger than you knew. Okay. And those of you who are losing friend groups, losing partners, it's like, try to reframe that, you know, like appreciate and acknowledge what you learned from these people or this person, and then know that you're kind of clearing space, or spirit's going to come and clear space if, you know, you keep staying in these toxic dynamics. Or I'm also picking up on like this like father-son dynamic, where it's like there could be a mother here who feels like that dynamic is kind of toxic. It's like you want to set your son up to be like a community leader is what I'm picking up on, but it's like, is his actual father, or who's in the father role, like providing that kind of example? And if not, I'm seeing some mothers and women step in and being like, no, this is a proper way to do things, or no, this is how I would like to see you, you know, show up in the community. So I'm seeing some women taking over some roles where maybe a father has gone off track or into addiction or with some toxic friends or whatever should be. Okay, so that you're stronger than you knew. There's a space being created. Okay, a dolphin could be significant. We have this really cute little girl with the mermaid. Some of you, this could remind you of like your child or grandchild. Okay, we have a beautiful new emotional experience. So it's a good time, you know, those of you who do have those healthy relationships with children and grandchildren, it's like maybe a beach day. Okay, maybe, you know, dressing up like mermaids. I'm seeing those blankets that are like mermaid tails, or maybe you're doing kind of like a gift for someone or a birthday party. Okay, for those of you that's significant, I'm picking up on mermaid theme. Okay, that's super cute. And then for others, going back to like the adult side, we have a romantic relationship or deep friendship. So some people could be meeting new friends. Those of you who have children or grandchildren, you could be meeting new friends, or for some of you who are like single parents, like new romantic partners through, you know, the children being friends, or like say you go to a birthday party with your kid, maybe you meet another cool like single parent, okay, and you hit it off. So I'm seeing kind of for those of you that resonates, or you're in the space to be feeling healthy about yourself and able to show up and match that energy. Okay, there's new friends, possible relationships coming in. So put yourself out there if that's resonating with you. Awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights. Okay, you could be getting increased downloads. Okay, make sure, I don't know, it's picking up on like working with water energy. So make sure you take, you know, cleansing baths. If you like to take Epsom salt baths and you're able to use Epsom salts and that resonates for you, baths like that, or just go for a swim. Just get your feet in the water if you're able to, if you're by a lake or something like that. Even if it's cold, it's like just get that meditative, chill vibe if you're able. Okay. This is talking also about a love letter or a new home. So some of you, maybe you're writing letters to grandchildren. Okay. Maybe you are, for some of you, getting a new home here, or you're going to hear from a new romantic partner. Maybe, you know, maybe you had met someone over the last 6 months. Maybe it's like a Facebook message, or I don't know. You could be getting some kind of like romantic message is what I'm picking up here. Okay, I'm talking to a Queen of Wands here. Brilliant, talented, independent, controlling. Okay, some people in the collective, if you're dealing with overcoming root causes of like control issues or anger issues, you could have that popping up at this time to resolve, or you could be actively seeking to resolve that. So go into your shadow work if you feel called to around control. Okay, about looking at like what makes me feel out of control. What am I trying to control that I want to stop? You know, really looking at that, or getting a therapy session or session if you need help to look at that. So whatever you feel called to there, if that is resonating with you, there's nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life. So some people too, it's like, if I have friendships or unhealthy relationships or a toxic work dynamic, you know, taking active steps to come into balance. Okay, so we're going to see some things clearing out and making conscious decisions to clear certain things out, so that, you know, this new energy and new, it like feels like an upgrade in health. So it's like, I can know, you know, as people being like, I can no longer live like this, or I can no longer be in this marriage, I can no longer be in this career, I can no longer, you know, spend more than I have. Like it's being like a lot of the collective I'm picking up on, it's like setting a firm boundary, whether it's like for yourself or between yourself and others. Okay, we have the Moon and the Emperor card. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. Okay, so pay attention to those intuitive hits that you'll be receiving and have received. And I'm picking up on like making an action plan to carry out, you know, actionable steps on these. So writing down, what are my boundaries, writing down, you know, a lot of you did this over the eclipse, so you'll see that coming in for those of you who already did that. This is like a type of confirmation for you. However, for others, it's like, I'm seeing this Emperor angel here, and it's like logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation, accept a leadership role, structure, and discipline. Okay, so while these, some of you, these secrets are also going to keep getting revealed. Okay, so if you want those, I don't know, if you feel like there's a secret there or whatever, ask for that to be revealed. Okay, when is the right time? And when you get these intuitive hits about like what's not for you and what's gonna, it's like this final push where we're gonna see, you know, these changes coming through is what I feel. Someone could be accepting a new leadership role. Some divine masculines who are leaving karmic relationships and marriages as well. Could be even for some leaving certain positions and jobs, and they're gonna be accepting new roles, or maybe like planning out that transition so it's smoothly. Yeah, I got chills on confirmation. So that's going to resonate for someone. Maybe you're going to head a new committee, a new role, a new, maybe like a company that resonates with your, I heard environmental impact goals. So, you know, some people working for certain companies, they're going to start being like, you know, this doesn't align with my values. Okay. And what I want to leave, you know, those, we have children here on the table. You don't have to have children for this reading, but people who have children and grandchildren, it's like, what are we really creating here and what are we leaving behind? Okay. Okay, what archetypes are at play in the collective at this time? Okay, we have inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates beauty in yourself. Okay, so don't forget to celebrate yourself. Okay, it could be something small or big. Eat healthy. I'm picking up on fruits here. If you like to wear dresses, I'm picking up on this red bird dress. Maybe someone has a dress like this, or it's a good time to get those tube top, you know, beach vibes kind of going, if that resonates with you. The shadow attribute pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. So get into shadow work around that, if that resonates with you. Okay, what other archetypes are at play here? Messiah, serving humanity with humility. So I'm picking up on, like, again, that energy of like wanting to either donate money to the correct kind of charities, organizations, getting the children involved where applicable, and then really being of service to humanities in whatever you do. And if your company is not really supporting that kind of vibe, we're going to see some people making shifts into alignment of like consciously like, okay, I want to use my skills and talents, education and knowledge, or you know, all of those things towards something that is aligned for me and for what I see for humanity's future. Okay, the shadow attribute, we have exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Okay, so also like for some people who I heard own companies or who do maybe charity events or nonprofits, it's like maybe, you know, some people who were kind of in some type of rivalry for location or resources, it's like, well, maybe this can merge, or maybe we can support each other instead of like being in competition. Okay. Okay, we have the gambler, and we did have that gambling table. So someone in the collective or multiple people in the collective could be dealing with gambling issues. Okay. We have the shadow attribute, relying on luck rather than hard work. Okay, the light attribute, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So finding a balance between this, or some people who are spending too much gambling. Okay, maybe someone here needs to go into recovery for gambling addiction. Okay, that's all I feel from these cards. So let's see what else we have. Where do we want to go? So we have the Hermit and the Ten of Swords over here. Ooh, I'm not sure where we would go. Let me get a drink of water. Hang on. Okay, let's go into this deck. It's an Oracle. What is Collective's advice, or what does Collective need to know at this time with making these changes and seeing these changes start popping up? Manifestation, okay? So it's like integrating these archetypes into your manifestations, okay? Someone here could be identifying as a wizard, okay? We have an illusion. So it's also like, what kind of illusion have you casted? And some who are wizards, it's like, if the illusion you casted was not in integrity, then sacred wisdom. Okay, so it looks like, I don't know, I'm picking up on some wizard who has created some type of illusion that has sacred wisdom built in. Okay, so I could be picking up in the collective on some master wizard here. I don't know. This is cool. Okay, this is like kind of like a divine masculine who identifies as a wizard, has created some kind of sacred wisdom illusion, but it's in the 3D though. It's almost like a gridded in like organization or nonprofit. Okay, I don't know. You know, it's some kind of wizard illusion, so maybe we're not supposed to know. So there's some kind of like wizard illusion here, soul journey. Okay. So I have a message for a wizard, energy balance. Okay, you could also have some kind of company who works with like energy balance or some kind of energy company, maybe that people don't know about yet. Okay, rainbow dragon. So you could actually be some type of like form a guru or trained under a certain guru type vibe. Okay, you could have a rainbow body, or you've already obtained your rainbow body or integrated, or I don't know, like woken up your rainbow body. Okay, so we're talking to a higher level wizard. Okay, with the rainbow body here. So this part of the reading is definitely not going to be for everyone, but it looks like we have a rainbow dragon in the collective. Okay, that's like a type of like, I don't even know how to describe it because I haven't really studied that, but I want to say it's almost like a energy body that you can get or like reach through like meditation. Okay, I don't remember the name of this type of practice. But yeah, we could have a wizard here who has created some kind of company or, you know, yeah, picking up on rainbow dragon vibes. Okay, manifestation again. So what is it about this manifestation? Freedom. Okay, so this could be some type of like ascended rainbow dragon master. Okay, who is manifesting freedom for some people who are like trapped in the 3D in a certain way. Okay, people are starting to find this. Okay, so whether it's like a method or how do I want to say this, whether it is, you know, like you have created a course or you have created like an international humanitarian organization. Okay, like that kind of vibe. Like people are finding you and they're finding freedom through this. Okay, so like I'm picking up on someone who is setting an example. Okay, and it's coming into play here. Willpower. Okay, so you have empowered people, you hire people, and you help people find their willpower and their own manifestation power. This is worldwide. We have the globe. Courage. So you help people tap in with their courage. This is really cool energy. I'm picking up on like a very clear, it's like a crystalline energy body. The bottom of the deck, we have the good luck card. Okay, with the black cat. So if you start seeing black cats or ladybugs at this time, there's good luck coming in here. And it's also giving that kind of like, I don't know, like feng shui vibe of like, I don't know, like just like good vibes, good things are good. So those of you who are going through this eclipse season, eclipsing certain things out, you could, you know, be shifting into an organization like that. People could be joining certain organizations that have mutual humanitarian, beneficial vibes. And then, yeah, I'm picking up on this rainbow dragon, though, who's here. Okay, so rainbow dragon, well, you already know, though, like, what you're doing is, you know, you're seeing the effects there. Okay, we have the nest card. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay, and so for some of the collective who's clearing out some toxicity and stuff, it's like, you know, maybe you're making space for a loving family to come in for you. Or those of you who do like humanitarian organizations, it's like, you know, your organization aims to be that type of loving family for, you know, humans and stuff. Okay, climbing towards success. So some people in the collective too, they don't want to climb certain ladders or like corporate ladders. So they're going to I don't know, have lightning downloads of ideas. Control your anger or you will be sorry. So for some, like Rainbow Dragon and stuff here, I'm talking to you specifically, okay? You're helping people climb towards a ladder of success, and you've created that in a humanitarian way that actually is good for humanity, where there's some other wizards who have created, you know, some gridded and illusions that are, you know, not empowering for humanity. Okay, others of you, going back to the collective, we have control your anger or you will be sorry. Yeah, so collective is clearing out these anger issues. For those of you resonating with that, keep working on that. It's come through twice in this particular reading. Victory in some endeavor, okay? So overcoming addictions, victory and putting your mission into play here, into sharing sacred wisdom. We have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So also those of you with organizations and stuff like that, it's like, you know, maybe you're removing people through this eclipse season that are not acting in integrity and alignment with your organization. Okay, we have the Lily card with spiritual love. So some people are with their spiritual family, their family in a certain organization, and other people who have been single, who are doing the work, who are working through control issues or have worked through control issues. I'm picking up on this spiritual love, okay? If you're able to pick up lily flowers and that resonates with you, that could be a cool flower to pick up for the week, okay? It's like symbolizing, you know, the death of maybe a past relationship or a past, maybe it's like the death of your like anger issues. You know, it can be like a symbol of that, or you can like kind of set intentions around that. Like, because the lily for me is about, you know, it's at funerals a lot. So I'm not talking about like death, but I'm talking about death as like a transformation. Okay, so you're transforming into spiritual love. Okay, this can be about like your own transformation. Okay, this can be about, yeah, I feel like it's about your own transformation here. Okay, we have the frying pan, trouble and accusations. Okay, that feels like that insincere person. Okay, so there could be some kind of accusations coming through, or maybe someone in your organization put up false accusations. Vase, a secret admirer. I've been picking up this energy in the collective of secret admirer, and also maybe like a taboo crush. So like, I mean, here, I don't know if we think it's taboo, but maybe a general society taboo. So it's like age gap stuff. Okay, or if you run an organization or whatever, there could be someone significantly younger. You could even be like total guru, like Rainbow Dragon vibe. Maybe you don't even you know, like some spiritual leaders and certain people, they don't take on partners. Okay, so I could be picking up on someone who doesn't even engage in romantic relationships because it's not part of their belief system or what journey they're on at this time. But someone could have someone who actually had like a secret, almost like taboo thing going on for you, regardless of their gender. And this might not even occur to you, or it occurs to you because you do know this, and it feels inappropriate. So I don't know, you could be dealing with false accusations around that. We have the angel card, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. And we have the fan, okay? Romance, celebration, and party. I also heard fanboy. Okay, so also there could be like some type of earth angel here or geisha vibe, dealing with a fanboy. Someone could be meeting a new romantic partner again at a party. Like I'm getting like a kid's birthday party. You meet someone new, for those of you who are open and ready for a new partner. And those of you who are in, you know, like a cool spiritual relationship, it's just like, well, for you, good luck and balance. It feels like some of you are in healthy spiritual connections. where people just understand you. So maybe some of this is in the past. Maybe you've already removed a lot of this stuff in the past. So again, these readings can be past, present, or future. I'm mostly in the current energy, but for some in the collective, you could have already been through this. Okay. We have the Bat card. Take care, enemies are working against you. Okay, you already know this. Okay, you're in the collective. Rainbow Dragon, you probably got a lot of people always on you. You always see that shit though. You're already like, 2,000 light years ahead of all of that. So that's for Rainbow Dragon. And others of you, it's just like, keep up your spiritual protection. Those of you who there's like false accusations against you or whatever, don't worry. We have under this, we have unnecessary worry. We have the Barrel card. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So those of you who feel this lack energy, I would like you to transmute that into taking on the energy of what you want to come in for you. Okay, and allowing that, taking actionable steps. So yeah, someone could be picking up on energy of like enemies or like energy working against you. And those of you who are experiencing lack, you could want to listen to, just go back to basics. It's like positive affirmations, get into your meditation, hold vision. A lot of you, there's some in the collective who need to clear out people, places, things that block their vision, that don't match their energy for what they see for themselves and humanity. And then for others, it is more of a, goal setting. It's like, well, I'm getting a divorce and I want to show up a certain way for my kids or for my family or stuff like that. I also heard, or for my stalker. So for some of those of you who have like a stalker and shit, it's like, I want to show up. I don't know. Maybe you're being watched all the time. So it's like, I want to show up, looking good. So set your goals. For those of you, that's my dog walking around. If you're seeing the shaking, she's like, this reading's done. She just came up here. Okay. Hi, baby. Okay, so your final card, we have opposition. Okay. Opposite viewpoints, personal differences, a communication gap, disharmony, misunderstandings, and estrangement. Okay. Also, like for some of you, I don't know, I'm picking up on maybe like a estranged spouse. So maybe you're still like legally married to someone, but you're not sure if this person's going to come back and it's been 5 years. It almost seems like, it could be giving like divine counterpart energy, but it doesn't have to be. And others of you, maybe there's some opposite viewpoints within an organization and you're like, no, like this is our mission statement. If you're not on board for that and there's all this disharmony and misunderstandings, it's like you're some form of ascended or going to let this energy come in where it's like, okay, this person's going to learn this through this misunderstanding or through this communication gap, or like, I want to sit down with someone and talk about, like, we're going through retrograde. Okay. So we could be picking up on those gaps in communication. Okay. So, and then others who are like, I'm not going to deal with this estrangement anymore. I'm going to send you divorce papers, or I'm going to, send someone, set them up for like a severance pay package, or like be like, hey, you have 30 days to find another position because this isn't working out. It's just like, there's going to be this removal of energy of opposition that's just not aligned at this time. I feel that for definitely the next 2 weeks, maybe up to 30 days. So it's going to be like, can we bridge this gap, or is it time to just kind of like part ways and just really understanding and accepting that like it's okay to have opposite viewpoints, but it's also okay to not want to like engage with that, Okay, so let me know how this reading resonated for you. If you want to book a personal reading, head to the community tab, okay, to see what's available at this time. And I'm sending you a lot of light and love with whatever you decide, whatever's going on. Okay, people are going through different stuff. And I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.